Learn from the pros finally returns, baby. We are back at it again, talking about how the pros play and ways that you can implement these insane skills that the pros have into your game, and talk about the crazy things that they do that make them as good as they are, man. It's going to be a fun one. We're going through a variety of different skills in this video, whether it's spawns, awareness, anticipation, gun skill, manipulating the map and setups, and playing off your teammates, whatever it is. There's gonna be a lot of different things we're talking about today, and I am very excited to get into these ones, and I am very confident it's gonna make you a better player. It's definitely made me a better player. So without further ado, let's get right into this one. Let's go. Alrighty, so we are covering the skills that translate through all game modes in Call of Duty, and in this first clip, man, how you play off your teammates is so important. These little small setups in the fast moments of the game can make or break how a team converts kills and can completely shift how a map ends up playing out. So in this scenario here, it's in Search and Destroy on Express. It's the Subliners versus OpTic, and Mack and Hydra are in a 2v3. They are setting up on his B-bomb, trying to decide how they want to play this, and you can see how Hydra here is basically just finessing on the first heady, the first cement heady here. And the true beauty in this is in the screenshot of the setup right here. You can see how Hydra is playing the finesse on this heady right here, watching top maps, while Mack is back on catwalk, watching the outer L or the outer push here. And it is fantastic, man. So how this ends up playing out is because Hydra doesn't have to worry about his left side push. So he can focus on top, and you're gonna see how that plays out here with them finding the kills. Bang, bang, bang. They find the 2 kills. Now they're in a 2v1. And again, that is solely because of how effective their setup is in allowing Hydra to play freely and anticipate the push from top maps. And then they find the kill on outer L, which leaves only the train push for where Dashy could be there to trade the kills or try to trade those kills. Insanely good Search and Destroy and the setup there and play off of each other. And not only that, but then immediately after they find that kills, after Hydra finds the kill on Formal and gets some shots in on Dashy, he backs up to play with Mack. So now they have the 2v1, the trades are gonna be able to be there. But then not only that, we talk about this all the time on the channel, is the importance of decisive decision-making inside of Search and Destroy. So generally, the smart play would be to play off the bomb here. The bomb is down outer. They could set up on it and make that play, but man, instead they decided to make a full wrap around the whole map to the other side. Dashy has no clue how they're going to play this. He thought they were maybe playing slow back catwalk together, or they were playing slow inside the mid tracks, but no. They wrapped the whole map. Again, the decisive decision making, it really threw off Dashy here, and he ends up getting killed on bomb. Awesome round from New York and from Mack and from Hydra. This is what I was talking about in our breakdown videos this week, about seeing Hydra make these smart and intelligent of plays in Search and Destroy was something that we hadn't seen up until this point. And when he's doing this on the map with what he's already doing aside of hard points, it makes New York insanely scary. And that's why they're one of the favorites heading into the major this weekend. So real quick here in the second clip is just again from the Search and Destroy, and it's actually from the first round as well. But Asim's gun skill here and his ability to use stunts is really impressive. So the situation here, pretty straightforward. Dashy is in a 1v2 once again, and Asim and Clay are sitting inside Zig waiting on this bomb because bomb is down inside of the staircase. So Dashy's trying to work this, and Asim, it's really a great play, and this even works in a 1v1, is how he uses his stun to check one way and then challenges the right way. So you're seeing here, he throws his stun on the left side. Because it doesn't hit anything, that allows him to know that Dashy is not on that left side, or very likely not on that left side. And so he actually slides out and chows Dashy on the right side, because again, the stun checked the left side, and bang, he finds the kill, gets the dub. Awesome use of the gun skill and the stun, and just another way in which you can utilize utilities to your advantage, secondaries like nades and stuns, to check one side and allow you to free up the ability to chow on the other side of in any situation like that. It's awesome. Okay, so now let's talk about pro players' anticipation and how you can utilize mini-map awareness to your advantage to allow you to play even faster and maximize your time and ability inside of a game. So in this situation here, Faze ends up having a lot of control here on the map inside of control on Garrison. What you're seeing here is Arcitys' ability to really narrow down where players can be, and he's anticipating the trades from the opposing team. And this is insanely good gun skill. So what you're seeing here again, Arcitys hops up top floating after already finding a few kills. They know that Seattle is spawning up at the back of the map where you normally would spawn inside control. So there's only so many areas that Seattle could possibly be. So, oh my goodness, disgusting. They find the 4-piece as a squad, a full squad wipe, and then they push up for map control and they get Seattle in a really tough spawn trap here in the second round. So I think it'd be pretty nice to slow this thing down because so much happened there and go through Arcitys' mental processing here and his awareness on the minimap and how you can implement this. So off the rip of this clip here, you see that they're going to get a call out that Octane is sitting back in garage or back on vehicles here. Immediately, Arcitys is lining up that line of sight like a main AR does to try to trade that kill. But what's crazy is that they get the call out that decimates mid, and Arcitys is actually lining that up, anticipating that decimate's going to challenge him because earlier Arcitys had given up his positioning by shooting at Octane. So Arcitys, after he shoots Octane, anticipates the potential trade inside mid and kills Decimate in that time. And then after killing Decimate, immediately realigns and centers on where Octane was to finish off that kill in mid because he anticipates that Octane is going to try to trade out Arcitys after Arcitys killed Decimate inside mid. So all of this mental processing is happening insanely fast. Then you skip forward to when he's sitting on top floating. And so as he's hopping up the top floating, he knows that they're spawning up after the squad wipe that they just had. And he's hopping up there and he anticipates that they're going to be either on caution, right there where Pristini is, or in dark. You see Pristini hops out there, he finds one, and then pretty quickly things start lining up for him. And so as he's getting these kills, it's so simple for him. He knows that Octane is back in tool somewhere by there. So he hops down, finds the trade on Octane, and then anticipates that Decimate is going to trade him out and starts pre-aiming immediately at dark. So again, the centering here from Arcitys is insane. And we have a handful of videos on this channel about centering, which is basically putting the middle of your screen where you believe enemies are going to be. It's kind of a mix of anticipation and then your aim as well, which allows you to hit your shots more effectively. And Arcitys is doing that insanely well in this clip, allowing them to find a handful of kills. And then you see as they find those kills, they move up the map, and then you see the positioning here from Simp and from Arcitys is insanely good, and that allows them to find that kill on Pristini, and that puts Seattle in a really tough spot. But the big old but here is that Seattle does an unbelievable job in this round of rebounding when things look absolutely hopeless, and that's what we're going to talk about next. And also, real quick, here's one little small example of another instance of player anticipation. This is from a video that Simp recently posted, and again, he finds the kill here top plane, and here's a great example of centering and anticipation. So he's anticipating a potential trade or where the biggest area of vulnerability is for him at this exact moment where he is on the map. So he's on wing, so the biggest potential area of vulnerability would be a player off spawn, pushing up towards boxes. He immediately, the second he finds the kill, is turning towards boxes. That's a natural instinct for pro players, is processing, okay, I found the kill, where's the next area of potential danger? The thought process there is so instantaneous for pro players, and that's something that all of us individually need to continue to work on, is where do I need to aim next? Where's the biggest area of danger for me next, right after I find this kill? And speed up that process as fast as possible. And pros have got to a point where they can do things like that and shoot that straight as well. It's insane. So check out this screenshot with 16.9 seconds left. Look at the positioning that Seattle has in this round. They haven't even got one tick at B or A on the zones in control. They are in massive trouble here. Most teams would have no chance in this situation, especially against Faze, a team who's so good in mixy situations like this. But Seattle pulls off the impossible here. And so what you absolutely love to see is, again, the trades that come through on the map here from Seattle are awesome. And that means when your teammate dies, do you kill the person that killed your teammate? And Seattle does that incredibly well here. And they use the information that they have and they count kills to their advantage. So what you're gonna see here is very straightforward. So they kill Simp, Celium, and then Abezy, and so that means they're counting with them as a team, like, yo, we killed 3. Where's Arcitys? Where's Arcitys? He was sitting like back floating, and they have an idea on the map of where he is, and that's what allows them to find the kill on Arcitys as well, getting the full squad wipe without losing a player. Then they immediately go to try to stack B and get as much of that time as possible, and they work the map perfectly here to get B, and then now you have to pay attention to how they end up breaking A this quickly. It's absolutely insane. So as they capture B, you're gonna see what happens here is that the SMGs head to top green to play together, and then the ARs stay on B to play together and hit the flank. And so there's a few things that happen here that are really, really, really nice. They use the information that the SMGs are getting, and you're gonna see at the top there that Decimate and Pristini are doing a great job of finding the information on where the Atlanta Faze players are on satellite inside of the A zone. And once they get the read that one of them is on top of satellite, that one of them is on plat, they're able to use that information to pre-aim it and bait out the peek from Faze. They find the kill on satellite, and then they push out together towards the zone. And all during that time, Gunless and Octane are working through the middle of the map. They identified that Arcitys is back tanks, and that's a pretty normal spot for players to play. So they anticipate that potential setup there. They find the kill, and then they're coordinating with Decimate and with Pristini to pinch the zone on A together at the same time. The mini-map awareness there, the communication there is really, really good, and they collapse on the zone together. So as an individual, man, it's insanely impressive, and I love that setup there at the end as well. But as an individual perspective, again, that mini-map awareness to really use that information is insanely impressive. So when you're playing in league play or playing a GB or playing with your squad, just know that paying attention to the minimap and keeping track of where those red dots are that pop up on the minimap, and then using hopefully some in-game comms from your teammates for those callouts is insanely important. And then you patiently are using that information that you gather to then play very, very fast and react quickly because you know where the opposing team is. And that's exactly what Seattle does there. My word, it was picture perfect. It was unbelievably good. You have things you absolutely love to see. So in this final clip, man, it's so great. I love how pros are able to have this awareness and ability to use the spawn or the kill cam to their advantage to get the best spawns possible. So in this situation, there's two potential outcomes here. Mack could spawn way on the right side of the map or way on the left side of the map, and all it comes down to is a handful of seconds difference in whether or not he watches the kill cam. It's awesome. And what you're gonna see here is that Mack is challenging Scump inside the P2 zone. And so the thing is that the clock is ticking down. The rest of the New York team is already on the rotated for P3. And this could be a game-changing play here from Mack. So what happens is that Mack dies to Scump in the zone with 3 seconds left. And so if you spawn up before the P2 turns to P3, Mack would have spawned on the right side of the map back behind P2. And that is a deadly spawn because that would basically then cause some massive issues for the team in the potential rotation to P3 here. And that if any of them died, they would also spawn out. So the play that he makes here is to make sure he watches his kill cam so that he doesn't spawn before the end of the P2 hill and the beginning of the P3 hill. So because it changed from P2 to P3, because he watched a kill cam, he ends up spawning back library, which is the exact spawn that you want to get. You spawn really, really close to the hill. And this is something that all of us can do. There's a whole bunch of factors here and important things to do to hold your kill cams and not just skip through them so that you get the best spawns possible. Things you love to see from Mack. So there it is, guys, the learn from the pros. We're definitely gonna be doing more of these over the next few days, the next few weeks. And you know how much I love doing these types of videos. So if you guys enjoy this one, definitely go scour the channel for more videos like this. There's tons of them that are like this, whether it's learning how the pros trade kills or how they manipulate spawns or anything else. We do tons of videos around here, centering, aiming, whatever it is, there's tons. And so go check out all those videos on the channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We're gonna be doing some videos, another one here about trading kills and breaking hills here pretty soon as well. So look out for that one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you guys really enjoyed it. But as always, guys, I'm your boy Faze, and we will see you next time. I'm out.